Hey y'all, this is our Nissan 720 build that we're potentially gonna do some burnouts with at the Freedom Factory for burnout rivals. So follow along, I hope you enjoy, and I'll try to explain the best I can along the way. After taking the air cleaner off, I decided that it would be better if all the body panels on the front clip came off. That way we'd know exactly what kind of bones we were working with. Get everything out of the way, easier to work on along the way. Anything that we took off that was salvageable, I want to give back to the guy that gave us the truck for this build. Here I am going after the transmission cross member bolts. Get everything loosened up down there, removing the exhaust at the downpipe. That way it all comes out in one piece, hopefully. Rolling in the workhorse. Here's the engine hoist and load leveler. Trying to figure out which bolts to put it on the head and hopefully pick it out in one piece. Going into the head on the front and on the back. That way I can put this leveler on there and pull this in here and tranny up. So let's see how this goes. I'll speed it up a little bit so it ain't so boring. So I had the car jack on the driver's side, picking it up as I was trying to pull the engine so I could get under there and pry if I had to. That's not the engine hoist picking up the whole truck like that. I had a jack on the other side as well. And I forgot to take the slip yoke out of the back of the transmission, so here it is leaking all over the floor. That was fun. But out she comes after I realized that the shift linkage was still attached and took it out. So here I am about to twist it around and load it in the truck, bring it to the shop, palletize it for the guy. Well, here we are, y'all. Putting it on the truck. Head to the shop tomorrow. Put it on a pallet. Give it back to the guy that let us. Sorry about the camera here. It was,
sponsored the truck.
100 degrees down here in Texas and humid as hell. So I noticed that it was a bit foggy. Cleaned it up for these next few clips. A little bit of cleaning up. A lot of cleaning up. But as far as the truck goes, still a couple things to take off, but that'll give us plenty of room to start with. Now we're gonna have to get rid of a lot of that tunnel, a lot of that area right there. Hopefully we'll be able to use the cross member down there, but if not, we can weld hold till they break, so it should be all right. Right here, I'm just trying to figure out what else needs to be taken off. Trying to take off the transmission cooler. It was crap anyways, so it ended up going in the scrap pile. Here I'm figuring out what can be used, what's not necessary. Just trying to clean it up. The audio of me talking right here is not very good, so what I'm trying to explain is I was gonna try to keep the carpet in it, but the snug top doesn't fit all the way up against the cab, and it rains a lot down here in Texas in the summer months. And yeah, the carpet kind of smells. So what the next step for me was to get everything out of the cab again and pull the carpet and see what kind of condition the floor pans are in, and go from there and try to figure out what we need to do. So, speed it up for y'all. This thing was fully carpeted from the firewall all the way to the tailgate. Back in the 90s, they used to do this a lot for the show trucks. It was pretty cool for back then, but with all the water and mildew, it had to go. Update. Got all that carpet out of there. It's all piled up, shambles over there, but this is what we're working with. Get out of here, wasp. We don't want you. So the carpet came out a lot easier than I thought it was going to, but we did find some rust. Rust is all right. We're gonna weld in all of our supports for our seats. We're gonna put in a main hoop with a support bar going across the back here. That way all of our seats and safety harnesses and everything will do what they need to do. The guy that built this truck in the 90s cut the back of the cab out and screwed the bed to the back of the cab and put a whole bunch of
was the idea behind this?
Spray foam between to seal everything up, make it kind of a unibody conversion. It's kind of cool. It was all upholstered over and sealed up pretty good. But since that wood and carpet came out, this is all exposed. Really not worried about what it looks like at this point. And the inside, I mean, eventually I might break some steel to put over it, but it's fine for now. I'm going to try to keep this crushed velvet, but unsure if that's going to happen or not. I don't know if I can do it, guys. I don't know. So, that's where we're at. Keep following along. Got some stuff to come. Y'all have a good one. It's just blowing out the dust and the rust out of the cab. That's to have to deal with later. Alright, y'all, like, share, subscribe. Love to have you on the channel. It's new, so there's a lot of stuff to come, and I appreciate y'all viewing, and y'all have a great day. Thanks.